up, ladies and gents? You are listening to Miss the Bus. This is the weekly show, episode number 31.
35.
There you go, 35. I am Tyler, joined by Matt, Bailey, and Angelo.
Happy to be here.
Should we read the Twitter names?
I guess.
Yeah, man.
Follow Bailey at Pass the Dough. Follow me at TCAF94. Matt at Mattalicious93. Angelo, I'm not going to say his because you'll have a stroke from just listening. Oh yeah, Nick is with us as well again today.
Yeah. I thought Nick was just like, I guess, in the walls or something.
No, I'm just because I look at the doc and he just got added on there. But yeah,
it does.
I just wasn't looking at it.
It says Murphy's Pappy.
I believe you're at Murphy's father.
It might be Murphy's father or Murphy father.
Okay, well if you go on Twitter, if you search all that, you will.
Wait,
find
you don't know
us.
your Twitter handle?
Well, on Instagram, I think it's Murphy's father. One of them does not have the S. Twitter does have the S.
Okay, confirmed. You heard it here first.
Murphy father.
So before getting into the normal rigmarole, as they say, if you like what we do, you can subscribe on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, SoundCloud, YouTube, and not Spotify. At Miss the Bus, if you search it, because it's not there.
Because fuck them. Fuck Spotify to all the hell.
And on the social medias, we're on Twitter at Miss the Bus Pod, Facebook Miss the Bus, and Instagram at Miss the Bus Pod. If you search it, you will find us. Like I said, this is the weekly show on Miss the Bus. We are not your premium source of video game, television, and movie news, but darn it, we're gonna try.
Ooh. I didn't like where that went.
Really?
You didn't like it, but then you imitated
I
it.
did.
You know what that reminded me of?
Tell me.
I gotta go to church.
What a funny joke. All right, so we're going to get into the Lee's stories. These are the biggest things that happened this week in video game, television, and movie news. But before we get into our first big one, we're going to do something stupid. Angelo, take it away.
Give me that. Give me that. All right.
What you got for me, Daddy?
So apparently, California wants to charge taxes on text messages.
I did hear about this. My aunt and uncle were texting about it. They were like, we got to get these in.
Not
Did
for long.
they get charged?
Not yet.
No, not yet. They're like talking about it. And that's because like since people are like using like text messaging like more than like house phone and like voicemail.
Oh, they want the big fat man wants to stick his mitts in there.
Right.
And take some of
It's like
that.
marijuana, you know. They say legalize, let's put the taxes
They only
on
lost
it, you know?
they lost $3 billion and they're like
On
crapping their
texts?
pants.
Dang. Because of no
Yeah.
landlines?
Yeah. So it went from 16 billion to 11 billion. And they're like,
Boo fucking who.
we're bankrupt. So, yeah, they want to start charging taxes on text messages.
On text? Wait, so
So
that...
you
on
get taxed for
text
each
messages.
text, or how's it go?
I believe it's on like a text sent. So.
Yeah, I think it's as you send, but that's just gonna force people to go over to like Kick and Line and
Yeah,
the different
GroupMe,
kinda,
just-
like
right.
the
and,
database.
yeah,
text
and
messaging.
like that's what like the big companies are
Well,
saying.
and-
like,
Bring back Facebook IM.
There you go. Also, if you have iPhones and you
iMessage.
Apple Message, it
Yep.
doesn't count as text anyway.
Oh,
so
right.
like it
So like
wouldn't
85%.
Androids.
it wouldn't apply
Out
to
there.
them,
Right.
which would be stupid. But
And
that's what they want.
yeah. And it gets to that point too where anybody that doesn't have an iPhone, I just text you less. You know what I mean? Like when I see that green, I just don't feel
You
like
get less attention.
I don't feel like rolling
I feel like
that
it's
way.
the most like pretentious and like middle class or like privileged thing to say, but it's so true.
It is.
It's
It's-
just like I don't know.
It's just a
easier.
mental thing for sure, but it's there. I don't know what to say. It's just hey. Man, I
Okay,
don't
so
know.
let me ask you something.
Lay it on us.
go.
If you meet the girl of your dreams
My
and,
future wife.
Hasn't happened
and
yet.
she has a flip phone,
Can't date her.
Is- Are there still women walking around with flip phones? Are you actually in danger?
Imagine
of
the
that?
actual look on your face or reaction you would have if you like took a girl on a date. You didn't know much about her, and then she took it out, and you just
you're like,
You're like, huh? What's that?
put
Let's
your
see.
phone
It's like
number
a
in my
Motorola
phone.
Razor, like
let's have a
She
look.
flips it.
Here's the thing. I feel like if there's like a legitimate reason for it, like just
No, she just likes it.
she just likes it.
She just likes it.
It's
She's
just like
retro.
I
She's
don't
retro.
know. She's retro. I feel like as long as it's that and not just a complete like lack of being able to understand technology or like keep up with stuff, then it'd be fine. You know
have
what I
to
mean?
wait for her to like click the button 3
Oh
times.
fuck.
I would text like one letter.
I don't miss
I got
those
good
days.
at that shit.
Dude, I did too.
Back in the
I
day.
would do it like underneath my desk.
Yeah.
Because I had memorized all the keys.
Well, Super Smash Brothers keeps up with that these days too, because when you put your name in, the game, you still got to use that method.
Yeah.
Did y'all ever use like the T9 thing on those phones though, where it would try to predict what you were gonna say, and you didn't have to type you didn't have to hit each number multiple times?
Oh, my Samsung Sync had that.
Yeah, my phone had that too, and it actually got pretty good.
I don't remember how.
It was like you still texted the same way, but you would just hit, even if it was like the second letter, like a J or something, or a K, whatever. You would still just hit it once, and the phone would just guess. And I feel like 95% of the time it had it.
Huh.
But
I used to love my Sidekick.
yeah,
Love
I
that
never
thing.
had one of those.
I
was
don't
always
even know what
jealous.
happened to my Sidekick. I'm kind of bummed about it.
The Sidekick was badass.
Fuck
It was
yeah.
cool.
Hell yeah.
I had the Sony Ericsson. It was like a little slider phone. It had neon lights on the side.
Damn.
I think that thing
Wasn't
was
that
pretty
also
sweet.
like an MP3 player? I
Yeah,
think?
it had the what was Sony's like
Oh,
Walkman? It had a Walkman in it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's cool. That's really cool.
Dang, throwback.
You know, at Best Buy and stuff, they still sell MP3 players.
What is wrong with the world?
I don't know. I don't see how you could ever.
I'm sure
have
they
any.
still sell like iPods, right? Apple.
We got the
I
iPod
think-
Touch.
Yeah.
I think we do have some.
But the classics going. I have one of the last classics in 256
The one with you circle?
gigabytes. Yeah, with the circle.
The classic was all before like Spotify. That thing was a godsend.
That thing
Oh, for
was
sure.
thick.
Yeah,
Thick.
because I wanted one. I'm like,
I did always love the little circle on it. Like,
yeah.
That was
I know
pretty
that seems
cool.
like such an archaic way of scrolling through something now, but it was always like very
the
satisfying.
clicks were satisfying.
Yeah.
Our
but now,
kids will
like,
never know.
They don't even
Oh, they'll
service them.
know.
Mine's broken.
Nick's preserving his.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
broken. Well, never mind.
Yeah, I mean, it'll skip some songs. Like I just need to constantly reformat it and put music back on.
I have the clip ones, the little tiny ones that you
Oh
clip.
yeah. Those were the shuffles,
The
right?
shuffles.
That didn't even
Yeah.
have a
Shuffle,
screen
yeah.
on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
just
yeah, my
buttons.
dad still uses that.
Good topic.
I never had one of those, but could you you just had to shuffle everything, or could you still like
You can't see anything.
You
All
never
do
knew what
is
you were
do
gonna
it.
get.
No,
It's just
yeah,
their
you-
way.
well,
there
you-
wasn't a way to go in order of your music
I
though,
have
and
no
You
just
just
idea.
learned the order.
but there was an order.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
it didn't automatically just shuffle.
No,
everything.
no, no.
Okay,
But you could put
Never
it
knew.
on
Didn't have
shuffle.
one.
I'm sure if you actually connected and listened to the instructions, maybe it'll tell you. But I never.
you didn't do that. Oh man,
Good
Too
topic.
much.
what was your topic?
It was about text messages.
Taxing the text message.
Yeah.
Taxing the text.
What if we come to that?
We won't.
Like, there's
Again.
no way to get away from it.
iMessage.
It doesn't matter.
We're gonna get to a
yeah.
point where
iMessage.
Wi-Fi is everywhere anyway.
I know
so-
that's coming in the next 5
In
10
my, I
years.
want one in my car.
A Wi-Fi.
One Wi-Fi.
One Wi-Fi, please. like Tyler said, you probably won't need it pretty soon. That's just a prediction, but
You know,
How many
Heard
years
it
you
here
think?
first.
10.
10.
I give it
yeah.
10, it'll already be in place. So
Mm.
maybe 8.
In like
Heard it
major
here.
cities, yeah,
Yeah.
like 8. You'll start
Heard it
seeing it in
here.
8 years.
This could be like our time capsule. Technically, it is.
Bury it, dig it up. 10 years. I'm sure the rest of the episode will hold up really well too.
Oh God.
thank you, Angela.
Thank you for listening.
That was a good one. All right, so we're going to get into the video game lead story. So the big thing for this week, like we talked about a little bit last week, but Smash Ultimate is now officially out.
Congratulations.
There you go. Direct quote. So we've had it since Thursday night. What are our impressions?
Fucking great.
It's good.
Beautiful. I've been playing it nonstop.
For some
All
reason,
the
it
characters?
feels like it's been way longer than what it.
Well, yeah, because
actually has.
you rolled in here just now, and we were like, "Did we have off last Friday for Smash Brothers?" About 2 weeks ago. I was like, "No, we haven't even had it for a week yet."
I don't know what's wrong with me.
God, it's so much fun. It's like I was saying the other day, like for the game itself is amazing, but I think I'm still the most hyped on just how easy it is to just play Smash now, because in the past we had to wait for Tyler to show up with his Wii U and plug everything in. And it sounds like so just like whatever to say like, oh, to plug it in, that was such a big thing. But really it's like to have this in our hands
It was a pain in the ass.
and to be able to just play it. Like I'm just playing it while I'm waiting for you guys to show up to do the episode.
Yeah,
and
I'm
then we
just
can just
playing it
dock
right
it and
now.
play it together. Somebody could be playing it right now. Maybe we are. Who knows? You can't see. But you know what I mean? Like that in itself is, I feel like, one of the greatest strengths of the game. It's so cool.
I don't know why I just thought of steak.
Of steak
Yeah. Well.
Steak.
after.
Ooh.
go out for
Listeners, please send us steaks.
I think what
Or
makes
that.
the game good is the attention,
our P.O.
the
box.
attention to detail. You know,
Yeah, no, for sure. It's one of it. I guess they've always been like this, but they're such a
60
honor-
frames?
it does run at 60 frames.
it's like
I think the last 3 Smash
The-
games
the
have.
Did you
attention
ever
to
change it
detail.
to like gaming mode?
On the
Your
TV?
Switch?
Yeah, and you should. The Switch can't change the gaming mode. I don't know what you're trying to prove here,
Switch
Angela.
is gaming mode.
Yeah,
It's always going to be a bit in our lives.
good. I'll keep what I know to myself.
But the way the game feels too,
Tell us.
the menus being convenient,
Tell
being
us.
able to have preset rules, all these little quality
Tell
of
us in the
life things.
podcast. Tell me. I want to know now.
No, I'm not telling
It's
you.
not gonna bother me. I promise you.
Don't
that.
worry. Another time.
Give it to everyone. Give it to
Everybody
the-
can know if
Give it to the world.
the game is almost perfect.
Oh.
There's something technically wrong with the game that I feel like once you notice it, it's just the kind of thing where if you don't notice it, don't ruin it for yourself. So I'm not gonna
It's
broadcast
not.
it to our 5 listeners.
I actually want to know.
I wanna
Just look
know.
it up, or I'll
Just-
tell y'all
no,
after,
just
but-
tell us right now.
No, it's too complicated.
It's not.
Because I'm gonna have to explain it for like 5 minutes to
You
get to
won't.
You
it. Oh
won't.
my god, I definitely
All right,
will.
we'll throw that out the window. The game is fucking awesome.
The game is fucking
Like I
awesome.
said,
Let's leave it at that.
The feel of the game, the menus, the being able to set preset rules, all the characters, like I don't know. The game, it's crazy how noticeably different the game feels from Wii and how better the game looks too. It's just like
Oh yeah, the graphics, like a huge jump in graphics. I didn't expect it.
Is it 4K?
No, the Switch doesn't do that.
I didn't even
Somewhere
have
between
it when y'all
900
did.
and 1080.
I didn't even get it when y'all did. Like when we stayed up till like
Oh, yeah,
1:30,
literally
2 a.m. Like
The night it released, everybody we were all going to get it, except for Bailey and Nick. But then we got back, and as soon as it turned it on, Nick was just like, "Oh, I'm buying this."
yeah,
getting
next morning I woke up, like pulled my Switch out the dock and just put my card in. I was like, take my money.
And that's how you know it's good because Nick, obviously we have 3-4 copies of whatever, so he's always gonna be able to play it. But he's like, "No, I need this for myself." Good job, Nintendo.
Thank you.
it's so much fun. And I started the World of Light today, and it is I don't know. I wouldn't say it's over.
It's convoluted.
It is,
but it's fun.
We expected
But
that,
you get
right?
a hand of it though. It's not
I
like,
like
it's the
it.
hardest thing in the world. And if you're generally just good at Smash, you're gonna be able to beat the fights that you have against you, even if you don't have like the perfect stats.
Yeah,
or
I'm in
whatever.
it. I have been like,
It's fun.
I've been playing it for a while, and like I'm not bored of it.
There's it's like there's something
kinda
there.
like challenges.
yeah.
like
I'll
every-
step
every
into it at
fight
some
is like a
point. I'm having a
challenge.
lot of fun just going through classic mode.
Classic
right now.
mode is my favorite thing.
Yeah.
I just love how quick classic mode is and how each one is just such an honor to that character. They do like the best they can with like the limited, you know what I mean? Just like taking characters that are in the game and just coming up with these scenarios and the music and stuff for that character. I think they do a really good job.
I think my like what brings me back to World of Light is like discovering more of like the world,
Mhm.
and that's like some cool. And there's other stuff that like there's certain parts that you can't get to
Right.
because you have to find certain spirits to help you unlock.
So you like the spirit
Yeah,
system and
I mean,
everything.
it's cool.
Even
it's
with
not-
it kind of
it's-
editing how your character plays and stuff.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I feel like
It's-
that's
it's,
the-
I
it's
don't,
not,
it's not that noticeable.
it's not bothersome.
No.
I
You
just
just
see
start this
it's just
mode.
what I've read is that because the game it's a very long, isn't it? Like it takes a long time to get all the way through.
Yeah.
I read by the time you get to the end, like your character is going to play completely different than
It's
how
probably
they
a
actually
slow
are.
change. Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like that's just something I didn't really need and want, but
The thing is that we play
I'll
Smash.
try it. I'm
we
still
played
gonna try
Smash
it.
so much the normal way, like it won't affect how we like normally would.
yeah,
play
no,
everything.
even if I boot that mode up and play for 5 hours, I'm just like I hate this. I don't think it would even affect like my score of the game or how good I think the game is. It'd
Tell
just
you
be
what,
one of those features I'm not going to use.
my brother unlocked
Mm-hmm.
all the characters the very first day.
Yeah, but he took like the
Yeah,
The
like
bitch out way.
yeah. And
no
I
offense
asked,
to
I
Andrew's
asked,
brother. If he doesn't
I asked
remember.
him today. I was like, "So did you even like touch classic mode?" And he was like, "No."
He did what the multiplayer.
The multiplayer
stock.
one stock would die, and he did it that way.
How did he even pull it off? Because then we were like find out.
I don't
that
know,
the-
but he did it, and I was like, "You're stupid," because now you have no incentive on like to play classic mode.
yeah,
So like,
I'm
he
still
just-
hearing people say they did it different ways, so maybe there's just a million ways. Maybe the stock thing does work.
So like, I feel like he just bought $60 to have the game, but it's not really like playing the game. you
right.
know?
He's only gonna play it when you sit down and play it with him, or if he has
I
friends
think
over.
he's playing like with friends, but
Has anybody played the online mode at all?
nope, not
yet.
interested.
I don't even have Switch
Yeah.
Online yet.
Yeah, same. I probably would have checked it out if I had Switch Online, and I'll get it because it's so cheap. But
I've never played online matches in any of the Smash.
my
Bros.
problem the way online works and the way where technology is with like just in general right now, it just doesn't work for Smash. I've heard this one's. Some people say it's better than the other one. Some people say it's worse. I think in general it's just never going to be there because just the latency and stuff is just going to make it too.
Yeah, I've heard
just-
it's awful.
Yeah,
Like,
I've read a lot of things where they say this is completely broken.
I feel
I
like
think-
I'm gonna get paired with someone really good, and they're gonna kick my ass.
Well,
and I'll
there's
just-
that, but I think the bigger
That'll
worry
make
is
you
that
quit.
you get paired with
Yeah.
somebody that doesn't have great internet. I think ideally if both people, like say if we, like 2 of us or 3 of us wanted to play online and we were all plugged into Ethernet and we all played, maybe it'd be okay. I think you'd still notice it, but I have read a lot of people say it's pretty bad.
The Switch has an Ethernet port on it?
Yeah, it does.
Oh,
Or it's an
crazy.
adapter. I think you gotta.
There's an
Okay.
adapter.
Yeah, it's an adapter.
Yeah.
But Sakurai legit said if you're gonna play online, please use Ethernet, and he's not wrong because a game that's so fast paced like that. I mean, and the way that Smash the online for Smash works, there's not dedicated servers. You just connect straight to the other person. So if either of your internet fucks up, the whole thing. If y'all have played it before on Brawl, I'm sure, or the 3DS or Wii U, it just starts going in slow motion. It's pretty aggravating.
Speaking of Switch Online, we should get that family plan. We could save some
We
bucks.
should.
I have online.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, add us to your family plan.
I don't know how to do that.
We'll figure it out.
You got family plan already, or did you sign up for single online?
I mean, I'm single now. Shout out all my listeners.
You hear that, ladies? Angelo,
Oh,
the
God.
king of Metairie, is
The king of
is
Metairie.
single.
I like that.
I
Call
do-
me King
I
K
do wanna
Angelo.
say-
King K. Angelo.
Like King, you want to model yourself after King K. Rule?
Yeah,
Why?
I look just like
You want to
him.
slap your belly like
You
him
do.
too?
Paint you
Intimidate
green, and you
people?
are straight up King K. Rule
I do think classic mode is the most fun thing though.
for
I
sure.
do. I like
I'm
that
having a
it's
blast.
short.
Yeah. So
I love
so
that they're all
good.
different. Everybody here knows Wolf is one of my favorite characters, but Wolf's classic mode is so fucking cool.
Really?
You only fight characters that were taken out of Smash before.
really.
So it's all returning characters.
Oh, that's cool.
Like the ones that were taken out of Smash 4.
Fuck. There was some other little like joke or jab at something that had to do with Smash and one of the characters' classics mode that I was when I was playing it, I was like, this is fucking hilarious, and I can't remember what it was now.
Well,
And I'm not going to think of it. But it's just funny that you said that because that's just like a really funny thing that they would do. And I feel like there was at least one or two other things that they do like that. That's just like, it's
Yeah.
very self-aware in like the
Yeah, they're
best
just making
way
fun of
possible.
themselves.
Yeah. So
That's awesome.
I did like it.
So yeah, we love Smash Ultimate. We're gonna keep playing it. We'll probably talk
It's
about it more
grand.
again, I'm sure, especially as the DLC rolls out throughout the next.
10 out of 10, and if you're Matt, 9.8.
There you go.
That's pretty much, yeah. Thank you.
I'm realizing I stole this topic for me to talk, but I could because the next one was supposed to be mine, and I kind of just went right into Smash myself.
Dang, me?
Well, yeah, no.
Please?
I feel like,
No? Okay.
The next one we could do really quick though.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
then Bailey
Well,
can
I can
do,
just talk
yeah,
about it.
Bailey can
Go
do
for it.
television, and then we all sit here, right?
Yep.
At
Take
this
it away.
table.
Take it
all
away.
right. Well, I'm slowly letting this load on my phone, but The
Take it
Mandalorian.
away.
Everybody know
Take it away.
Star Wars, The Mandalorian.
Explain
Star
to me.
Wars?
All right,
Roll that
Star
back.
there's this movie. This movie, it's called Wars and the Stars. I'm kidding. Okay, so it's Star Wars. There's a TV series going to be The Mandalorian, and they announced the cast today. Like they confirmed the cast today, I guess I should say. But they didn't really give us any. Like you don't know who's going to be what. You just kind of know who's going to be in it. But we already.
Can you
go
tell?
ahead, ask me.
Can you tell the actors by what they play so I know who they are?
You won't know half of them, but I'll go ahead and do it for you anyway. Pedro Pascal, you know who that is?
Who played him?
He played.
Game of
Who,
Thrones.
who did he?
He was in Game of Thrones.
All
You
right,
didn't
never
watch?
mind. Next.
He's in Narcos.
He's like Armand or something.
Next.
That's not his
Who
name.
He's in
else?
Kingsman, the American, the sequel to
Yeah, he's got a
Kingsman.
cowboy
Never
hat
seen the
on.
second one.
I just saw it in the
Okay.
trailer, but he wears a cowboy hat in it. He
What?
wears like cutoff
seems like he
shorts
would.
and Narcos.
The Dutch.
Never,
All
never
right.
seen Narcos.
have a plan.
Just because of
Arthur.
Spanish doesn't mean that I saw Narcos.
I wasn't meaning that. He was just in Narcos. Like
I like that the way you said Narcos just now.
Narcos.
You're like he was in Narcos.
did I say it?
Yes.
Didn't even notice. That's awkward.
Dang.
So yeah, Pedro Pascal's gonna be the Mandalorian. I'm assuming
The
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 right?
skin of the Mandalorian.
They're gonna skin him and then he's not gonna. All right, he's dead. Anyway, he's alive. But Pedro Pascal's
Opening
alive.
scene.
Jesus.
But they also have Juan Carlo Esposito, which is he's in Breaking Bad, and you don't know that either.
Nope.
But he's Gus in Breaking Bad, which is super cool. I'm like glad he's gonna be in something else because I'm pretty sure he was in one of the.
Shh.
Wait, I don't think it's a spoiler.
What is it?
He was in like Maze Runner.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Real, I've seen
thought you-
Maze Runner.
There's a TV show that I've seen, and I'm pretty sure you've seen that. Not everybody at this table has seen that where he cameos in it.
Right. No, I mean
And that's where I thought you were.
Oh no. I was gonna
diving
say
into.
he's in like the second Maze Runner. I'm
As
pretty
who?
sure.
That's well documented.
And
He's
then
this man. He's in Maze Runner at some point.
He's got a nice little smile because y'all can't see the picture, but
You're not gonna know.
He's like
Angelo,
Brendan.
for people that don't know, Angelo is the worst. Like he doesn't know who any actors are. Like he doesn't. I don't even think he knew Ryan Reynolds was Deadpool until we literally had to say Ryan Reynolds was Deadpool.
All right, well, moving on. Emily Swallow from
I know The Rock, Dwayne
Supernatural.
Johnson.
Oh,
Yeah, you
also the Rock, the Range
The Rock, Dwayne Johnson.
is gonna be in this show.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
In The
He's
Mandalorian?
No, he's not.
Fuck you. Fuck you all.
No,
It's
and
like,
then
I read this,
Wait,
but
wait,
that
this is
doesn't
really
sound
important.
right.
Bring by
Carl
Scorpion
Weathers.
King.
Carl Weathers
Carl
is
Carl
true.
That's
Weathers.
cool. That's
I'm
really
excited
cool.
for that.
Is gonna be in it, so that's super cool. And
Who's
then I
that?
can't pronounce his name, so
Hey,
I don't
who's
want
He was
to.
that?
the father of Creed. He's the Apollo Creed.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to ruin this name.
He's like,
Can I
oh, I
say
think
it?
I know.
I don't think you could say it either. It's
Oh,
Omid
it's not Spanish.
Abatai.
Omar, where are
I don't
you?
know. He's from American Gods, though, which I saw the first episode of American Gods.
Very weird. I think we've
So-
talked about it on the show
we
before.
have. It was really weird. But yeah. Oh, and Nick Nolte. So that's weird.
Nick Nolte, he was the.
I
like-
wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, he was like a surprise
Who's
reveal,
that?
wasn't he?
Yeah.
He's
yeah.
the dad in the first Hulk movie with Eric Bana.
Oh, the white guy
He's also
No,
in
well,
with
the
the blonde
janitor,
hair, the
yeah.
general.
The general,
Not Incredible Hulk. Like,
Oh,
Like he was the janitor in
From,
the
like, the
first,
early
in,
2000s.
2003 or whatever, 2004.
it's a very bad
I
Might
movie.
have been
remember.
2002.
It's a very bad movie.
I
just thought
don't
of-
know.
I just thought of Cole the General and Save Some Time.
It's a very random
He's-
cast.
You think he's the general?
He was in
No.
Point Break.
Oh shit, he was in
He
Point
was in
Break.
Point
General
Good movie.
Insurance, you know?
Yeah.
Say that again.
Call the General and Save Some Time.
Sounds like he's saying degenerates.
It does. That's why I wanted him to repeat
Call
it.
the General and Save Some Time.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Shout out to General, sponsor us.
Yeah.
Miss
Sponsor
Bus,
us, the
sponsored
general.
by General.
We're saving some time.
Can we meet Shaq if we're sponsored by the General Insurance?
Oh my God, he does sit in the convertible.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. But yeah, so that's the cast that's been announced so far.
What obscure reference.
I think that would be, even if like the General Insurance was thinking about sponsoring Miss the Bus, I think if then Shaq was like, if y'all do that, I'm out. And then that would be
Then we
enough.
don't
We're
get
all
to
just
meet
sitting in
Shaq.
we're all sitting in the cartoon convertible with him and the general.
We're in the back.
Hong Kong.
Oh,
Do
you know?
those general commercials play anywhere outside
I don't
of
think so. I think this is a
Louisiana?
Louisiana
Probably
joke.
not.
That's why I think this is so pointless.
Bad bit. 0 out of 10.
Oh man, I kind of appreciated it, Angelo.
Oh God.
Either way, though, I don't know why that even got brought up, but so we have a
'Cause
cast
you're
for
now
the
in
new
the-
show.
Mind of a Psycho.
Oh.
Oh shoot.
Transition.
Well, we actually were just in it,
It's
so we
like
have to
brought us
transition
in.
back on.
No,
out.
you're always in it.
All right. Well,
This is like a Twilight episode, but always me.
Twilight.
Or
Twilight.
did you mean the
Twilight
the
Zone?
vampires?
Huh?
I'm assuming you meant Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
Okay.
What did I say?
You just said
Twilight.
Twilight.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Sure. Either way,
I was like, what are you talking about? Vampires.
there isn't much else that we have on this, but it's cool that the show's Angelo.
Has an interesting cast.
Pull yourself together,
All
man.
right, I got it.
No, it's okay. You're good. We know you're psycho. But yeah, I think this is the only Star Wars news we're going to be getting for a really long time anyway. So
Call me.
No, we got to be getting the name of 9 soon.
yeah, but I mean, not like for like new stuff. That
Oh,
they're gonna be doing
okay.
besides the movie.
Besides the movie, yeah, 'cause they're
kind of like
they're
putting it on
focusing.
The
hold.
9 title's
Right.
coming within the next couple months.
It should be.
What's
It
the
is.
time zone or the time area for
Central
Mandalorian?
Standard.
The Mandalorian.
Central Standard. Yeah.
It's part of like
When's that happening?
What's wrong with all of us?
I want Angela's answer.
I
to
did say
this.
time zone.
is the Endgame time zone.
Dang,
The
transition.
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 Dang. Okay.
My
so
question, right?
the meat that Miss the Bus has been predicting for what somewhat on 4 weeks now.
Yeah. Oh, you heard it here first. It was me. I said that we were gonna have this like 2 weeks ago. 3
We
weeks ago.
did, and finally the Avengers 4 trailer dropped. The new Avengers movie is going to be called Avengers Endgame. Another thing
Which
that we talked about a little bit.
go listen to all of our past episodes because one of them has
Predicted
us
here
saying
first.
we were gonna have Endgame as the title.
It only aired here in Louisiana, right?
These episodes. I think
no,
that-
like
No, we have a lot of listeners in like Abu Dhabi or something.
do.
really.
Yeah.
How did we
Yeah.
get over there?
I don't. I think
Bailey's
I was,
cousin lives in Abu Dhabi. Also, our first episode started with Abadi Abadai. Let's go back and listen to our
my
first
God.
episode if you want to understand that. But okay, so we finally got the first trailer for Avengers Endgame. I'm letting Angelo gather himself.
He's dying.
But the-
Sounds This is a bad
my
show.
God.
This episode's going down fast.
You need a breather?
What do we do? This is unprecedented. Are you okay, man?
I keep replaying it in my head.
It's the way Matt said it. He was like, I'm a day, but die.
All right. So we got the first trailer. Very dark trailer. Very. I think this trailer is exactly what a lot of people want in the sense that it didn't give away anything from the movie, but it showed just the right amount to get you hyped up and
hell
to
yeah.
and to just kind of like show us where we're at, right? I mean, just this idea of Tony Stark just being lost in space, right? Like he's running out of everything. Like that in itself could just be like a fucking like Martian movie. You know what I mean? And then you go back to Earth and you got the stuff with Cap and like, what is this plan? I don't know what this fucking plan is. None of us know. But I don't know. The trailer like really, really worked for me. And it was one of those things too where like I woke up at 8 a.m. and because I was so sure this trailer was coming out, and finally I was right about these things, right? But I clicked on it and I did that thing where, because I didn't want to know what the title was until I watched it, right? I wanted that reveal. I just, for some reason, I wanted to see it like that. So even though it was in the thumbnail or whatever, I did that thing where like my eyes just didn't focus on it. It was like I see Hawkeye's face, and I know that's this, and I'm just gonna click on it. And so at the end, when it just the dust settled and it said Endgame, I was like, oh my fucking
Hell
like
yeah.
yes.
That's it, because I didn't even like try to avoid the title. I guess I was just like so excited. I saw the picture and just like smacked my phone until it played because I was ready for it. And then it saw it and I was like, shit. And then I went back and I was like, oh, it said Endgame in the title, so that's awkward. But I missed it too, so I was like super excited
Well,
when they
because the
revealed
big
it.
thing was like it's gonna be on Good Morning America.
Yeah.
So I set my alarm for 8, and I'm trying to figure out how do I get Good Morning America? What channel is Good Morning America? Come on.
Shout out Good Morning America.
Shout out Good Morning America,
Sponsor
sponsor of
us.
Mr. Bus. Can my TV even get it? Is it on Roku? Is it on Sling? Whatever. Couldn't find it, and I was
cable.
like,
You
it's
need
like maybe
good
somebody.
old-fashioned cable.
Yeah, but I was in my room. Don't have cable in there. Don't have cable anywhere. What am I saying? But yes, then it ended up just being on YouTube and it's great or whatever. I think within 2 days it became the most watched trailer online, which broke the Lion King's trailer record.
Which
that was
just broke
yeah,
the record
that was
before that.
a few weeks ago during
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. So maybe people just watch trailers more now. I don't know.
I mean, that was one of the most perfectly crafted trailers I'd ever seen.
Yeah.
Like it was done perfectly. I've never, and you always get nervous that things are going to be spoiled. And granted, this is the first trailer, so we're obviously going to get another one. But I feel like the Russo brothers and Marvel,
They
know
know.
what they're fucking doing. They 100% know how to pull us in and then tear our hearts and souls apart until we can't function without another movie.
Don't
Nick's
like
got
that.
the biggest smile on his face.
I'll just say, like, I did love the trailer, but there was one issue I had with it, and it was that they
Get
already
out.
revealed just how Ant-Man's already out of.
Yeah,
The quantum realm,
quantum
which I know
realm, like-
everybody. That's like been.
Here's
a thing
my only
everybody's
thing,
been
because
talking
I
I
agree.
feel like we knew that he was gonna come out.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's inevitable he's going to come out. Just in the same, you could argue the same with the dead characters or whatever, but with him, it's like, you know he's coming out. It also was an after credit scene.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't
Yeah.
actually in Ant-Man 2. It was an after credit scene. So that too kind of just pushes it for me. It's just like, I don't know.
Also,
But no, it is. Thankfully, that's as far as they went. Right.
Right.
They didn't. There
Exactly,
wasn't
yeah.
anything else to it.
any extra scene though with Paul Rudd being funny, I'm fine with it. I don't care.
Yeah.
For sure.
He's perfect. I love it.
So what do you guys think? What's going to be like the meat of this movie? Like, it's time travel? Is that what we all kind of think is going to happen here?
Well,
That's what I've read.
It's
I think so.
I've been seeing stuff online where people are saying that it seems like it's a time jump between like where Tony is and where Cap is.
Oh, interesting.
Like that's like a theory everyone already is having. Like
Cap's
Tony,
beard is gone.
like the what?
Cap's beard
It
is
is.
gone.
Right.
It's
and
like-
so-
Unfortunately.
I know because I loved Cap's beard. I liked the whole like rugged. I'm gonna.
That's my Winter
fix
Soldier
the-
right there.
No, well, all right. You know, he wasn't Winter Soldier.
That's
so
my Winter
that's
Soldier
awkward.
right there.
Um,
Who dies in this movie?
I've
Oh,
been
Tony.
saying from the beginning it's gonna be Cap.
And you still think
I
so?
still think it's
because the
gonna be
Russo
Cap.
brothers said something like a few weeks ago that he's not done.
I get that, but at the same time, I just have had it ingrained in my head that it's going to be Cap. So
Oh, are they
I'm
gonna
just-
pass
I'm
the
more
Captain
mentally
mantle?
prepared.
Are they going to pass the mantle down of Captain America to
Well,
someone?
that's what they were saying. They were going to pass it to Bucky, but I don't see that
Who
at
said
all.
that
We also
that
don't
wasn't like doing like superhero things anymore.
Chris Evans did do like a goodbye tweet to the
He
character
did
or
when it was
something.
over. When he
But
was
then
done
he
filming.
came back
I'm not
and
sure
said
if
it
that's what you're
wasn't-
thinking of.
I think so.
Do y'all think Tony Stark dies in this movie?
I
Because I think the half of this trailer being focused on him, I think would definitely foreshadow that, right? But I don't know.
I don't know. First of all, I can't handle
They
any
may
of these
just
deaths.
want you to think that.
Yeah,
They just need
But
to
they
kill off,
don't-
like, I don't know, who's alive still?
If they're gonna get the stones, they need to sacrifice a life to get the soul stone.
Yeah.
And I think that's just perfect setup for that.
I think it is perfect. Like as heartbreaking as it'll be, I think that's where it's headed. And like
But you think that'd be Iron Man instead of Cap?
I do. And I think if
'Cause
nothing else, at the end of the day, it goes down to just like, I believe in my heart that Robert Downey Jr. is more done with these movies
Yeah,
than
I
Chris
guess
Evans
that's
would be.
true.
Because he's older and I guess he's
been
in
doing
more.
it for so
and-
long,
yeah.
too.
The
So I
Hulk's
can
gonna
see
die.
that.
And I think he started it all. I just think that because MCU after this movie, we don't know where it's going to be at, but we know it's moving on, right? It's going to be a different thing. There's
Yeah,
a
'cause
bunch of
then-
new characters. There's a bunch of other ones that are going to keep going forward, but the whole thing is going to be like this new, like who's carrying the mantle next or whatever. And I think like his time is going to be past after this.
I guess that's true, too, because I can't remember her name, but
To
the
his son?
To his son.
No, the sister.
The son we don't know anything about.
The sister of Black Panther.
Be his son.
Oh,
You talking about the kid from Iron Man
Shuri.
3?
No.
Yeah.
Tony Stark is gonna have a kid
Oh, okay.
with Penelope Peppers,
Penelope Pepper.
Oh my god.
and he's gonna take the mantle.
I don't think that. I think he'd be a baby. I don't think.
Well, you have to wait a few years.
Well, that's wow. Is that supposed to be a baby sound of the Iron Man sound?
I don't remember how I did it. I don't remember.
You used to be so good at it.
I don't know what I did.
Try it again.
I don't know.
That's
No.
a little better. A little bit.
I like the first time you're like,
I was really straining my vocal cords.
oh man.
There's so much to expect from this movie. I feel
And
like,
and two, we didn't even say, but they moved the release date
oh
up
yeah, I know, which is so
because it was
exciting.
planned for May, and now we get the end of April, which Infinity War did too, and a lot of people thought it was gonna happen, but hey, all it means is we get this movie even sooner. So
Yeah, I'm all for it.
I'm
Freaking-
stoked.
I'm also
ready.
a little terrified because that's like the end of
Of what?
the core
The
group.
core.
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna be it.
It is.
So
That
kinda
too,
sucks.
Like, the Avengers A at the end, it's like it's made up of all the ashes of all the characters, and like
It
even though
is.
it's put back together, it's still
Yeah.
pretty like
Oh,
Popular,
yeah.
image,
yeah,
like-
right. A lot of talk online about that too. Is that's symbolism. You see it everywhere. So that's what it would be: is the ashes coming back together, and
but it's still not going to be perfect. It won't be
it's
like
not-
it was.
Nothing will be like it was.
oh god,
They're not all here.
I'm gonna like have 4 months to.
This is
emotionally
no
prepare.
Smash Ultimate.
Dang.
Everyone is here.
But is it the story so far?
Get
Oh,
the
is
fuck
it?
out of here, Nick.
Get out of here.
It's funny when because the internet obviously goes ablaze with just Marvel and Avengers stuff in general. But if you just type in Avengers Endgame, one of the top stories right now is Avengers Endgame theory believes Black Widow's hair holds the answer.
Is it weird that like I almost don't even really want to just talk about the movie until it comes out? Like I kind of just want to wait and see.
I don't know, but you're on a podcast.
Like I know that, but I almost like I watched the trailer and everything, but I almost there's part of me that was like, I kind of just I don't want to know anything. I kind of.
But I think you're safe because I think the Russo brothers hold this so dear that they're
it's
not.
I don't
gonna-
know. I'm in a weird place where it's like I expect to see a lot from the trailer, but I don't want to.
I don't
At the
think
same
you're
time,
ever-
I still watch it, so I feel conflicted.
But I don't think you're ever going to see a lot from these trailers. Like for the Endgame trailers, I mean,
I don't know.
because
I mean, they've done a
well,
great job so far.
Look, and we were supposed to be
Story so
getting
far,
we were
okay.
supposed to be getting a God, this joke.
Jesus.
We were supposed to be getting a Far From Home trailer this weekend too, and they axed it. And what would be the reason for that? Because they still showed it in Brazil, but they didn't show it to us. And the only thing that makes sense is that they know the marketing doesn't make sense, right? Like we will see one at some point, but I think right now it just doesn't make sense. Like the Russo brothers have created this, and this is essentially art to them. Like I don't think that they're going to give away anything that would ruin anybody's enjoyment of the movie.
Oh,
So-
and it's art. You saw how they put that ladder when they were trying to spell out the end game for
That's
you?
still so far fetched.
No, that ladder was perfully
it's
placed.
such a
as art.
stretch, but it had to have meant that. If the Russo brothers tweeted a picture like 3 months ago for any
Pretty sure we
listeners that
talked
don't
about it on
understand.
one of the
I think
episodes.
we did because it was big news that week when it happened, and they just said look closely. And the internet was trying to figure out, does it say Assemble? Does it say Annihilation, Endgame? And the Endgame one definitely looked like a stretch because one of the Russo brothers was sitting there in a chair
With
and
his leg crossed.
and
that
he was supposed to be the G. So, but it I don't know, draw some red lines on it and it makes sense. So, but yeah, so we finally got the trailer. I'm sure there'll be more news coming out for this in the weeks ahead. And I don't know.
And we'll have it first, so come back because you won't see it anywhere else.
Second trailer premieres on Miss the Bus.
Yeah.
But because we're an audio show, it's
Miss
just
the Bus
audio.
on Good Morning America. We just hold something up to the mic and we're just like, this is it. Anyway, move
We've
on.
we've come a long way.
I saw this funny meme about Endgame. It was like the character you thought was going to save the universe, and it shows Captain Marvel, and it goes the person who actually will, and it's Scott Lang. It's Ant-Man, like outside the door.
Can you buzz me in?
He's going to save them all.
He is, though.
He definitely knows what to do. I'll say that.
Whether or not he knows
figured
how to do it, that's a different story. But
Okay, so that's it for our lead stories. We're going to be getting into our back burner news,
Back burner.
the garbage disposal news.
Which is it?
that was the garbage disposal.
know.
You don't know.
You have to say it, and then he has to.
Because I just did, I don't know what I did. There I go. The garbage disposal. Oh, I did the same thing. Never mind.
I don't know what I did before. It changes every time.
All right,
Mind of a
We're
psycho.
different houses, different systems.
So for movie stuff, we got our first look at the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. It's a shitty poster with a muscular-looking hedgehog, and I hate everything
of
about
fur.
it.
Why is he wearing like real tennis shoes?
It's not good.
Real tennis shoes, real socks, no clothing.
He doesn't have gloves either. It looks like he just has like hedgehog
It's just
claws.
fucking stupid. They may as well they should just show what his face looks like because I can't get a good look at his muscular body and get a good feel for what this is like.
What if his face is worse?
People.
I just need to know.
Who
I
knows,
wanna
though?
see
What if
it,
his face is
though.
human?
Shout out to the internet again, but people took the picture and just tried to like brighten it, thinking they'd see something, and it you don't really see anything, but it does just get worse. The brighter the picture
He's
gets,
gonna be
the worse
so
it
furry
gets.
and muscular.
They need to fuck. I don't know what you do at this point because I'm assuming they're too far along. But this is to me this seems like the level of like shit. You scrap it, you start over because he looks bad.
He looks awful.
It's not anything anybody's gonna want to go look at and watch. If you're making a
His dick's gonna be poking out of his fucking shorts.
It's gonna be just like those
He's
little.
not even
I
wearing
read-
shorts.
If he wears shorts,
I read that they said like the reason for the fur and like some of the like I don't even know how this makes sense, but they were basically saying like if we did it the normal way, it's gonna look too weird that he's naked. But I think it looks more weird now that he's naked because he's too like humanoid.
they're dumb. They're better off just making it look the way he does in Wreck-It Ralph. Just make him look like
just look like CGI Sonic. That's all you gotta do. Or that.
What did? Oh, that's
my like this movie will be bad, and I like Sonic, but I'm not like
Are you
die
like a
hard.
fan of Sonic?
Yeah, I'm a fan of Sonic.
I love the
Sonic's
Sonic games.
Sonic Sonic used to have really good games. Sonic has had really bad games as of late, aside from Sonic Mania, which a lot of people say is like the best Sonic game.
What is that on? What is that?
It's on
Switch.
Oh, I might
It's
get-
fucking
I might
incredible.
it's on
pick that up.
PlayStation. It's on everything.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
really really good. But the thing is, Sonic's been in a lot of bad stuff, and I assume this movie will be bad. So at least for me, I'm enjoying how like absolutely hilarious the memes and everything is for this. So whatever, bring it on.
I'll be
Stick
fine
to your
with
guns.
it as long as they give Shadow a gun. I want
They
Shadow's
need to give
guns
Shadow
to
a
come
gun.
back.
And Knuckles needs to just like fucking like curse.
What game does Shadow have guns?
It was
in
his own
Shadow the
game,
Hedgehog.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
I
yeah.
saw this one.
That's cool. That's
What
not
is
real though,
this?
is it?
That looks.
don't
That
know.
reminds me of
There's-
Spider-Man: Homecoming.
There's no way that's
Oh,
real.
I saw that. That looks. I've seen that going around.
Oh, look at his legs.
Yeah,
They look like noodles.
Oh.
That's 100% not real.
I don't know.
I refuse to believe that would make any sense.
All right. Well, there was a new trailer for Godzilla: King of Monsters. I did not watch it. I heard it wasn't
I
that
liked
great.
it. I mean,
No,
I like the Godzilla
It's
movies.
not. Yeah, it's
I
not
love
bad.
Godzilla.
It's just the first trailer was like really good. Like
first trailer is
amazing.
incredible.
It is.
So the second trailer, they show a lot more, like a
Yeah.
hell of a lot more.
You see a lot more Ghidorah and Rodan.
It's still good though. So I'm still like really interested in seeing it. I think it's gonna be a cool movie.
There's
If it's just
speculation
like a
that-
bunch of monsters fighting, hell yeah.
I was reading that they're projecting like more monsters than those 3 or 4 like Godzilla,
Well, they showed.
Mothra,
well, no, they
Rodan,
showed like
Ghidorah.
5 in the trailer.
Yeah. I think they were talking about what's his name? This Earth rodent kind of thing, Anguirra.
Nice.
I think it was
Love me some Earth
Anguirra.
rodents.
That's coming up when like everything's blowing up.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I think it looks cool. Again,
it's
I'd
gonna be
rather the
good.
first trailer.
I want Bryan Cranston back for 2 minutes at least.
Yeah, well he
Doesn't he? Spoiler.
he
Die
like dies
in
in like a indoor bridge type thing that just collapses.
Jesus.
Yeah, scaffolding
What a
falls
quick
on
death.
him.
Yeah, it's fucked up. We got our first look at James Gunn's
Jameis Gunnis.
James Gunn's new
Jameson.
movie Brightburn. It's not even his new movie; he's producing it. His name.
But they'll slap that name
They
on there.
slapped that name on there 3 times.
Yeah, but it looks kind of like evil Superman-ish.
It looks
horror-y.
cool as hell.
I like
does
it a
look
lot.
cool.
It looks awesome.
Amy Adams is probably never going to be Lois Lane again because the DC movies are being revamped. Who gives a fuck? Aquaman has strong opening weekend in China, and it's actually getting pretty good reviews. People
It
are saying
is.
it's a fun time.
It's sitting
People
in
are
the
saying
70s.
it,
do like
they
fun
definitely know what they
times.
are.
It's sitting in the 70s on Rotten Tomatoes, which is
That's
very
solid.
reassuring for a DC movie.
Can we sit close to
Nope.
Aquaman?
Absolutely
Hard
not.
no. I don't want to look at that fish's ass right in the eyes.
Yeah, the movie's supposed to be like good. I don't think you want to like be in the fucking
Oh, I want
sea.
Manta Ray to spray me.
I think you're looking for a different experience.
You are.
Doctor Strange's director Scott Derrickson. He's doing the sequel. He says he's coming back.
Welcome back.
Good.
We've missed you,
Aquaman?
buddy.
For Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange, sorry. Just totally
It's
zoned out
the
on
guy
that one
doing
part.
James
Aquaman.
Wan.
Yeah, the guy doing Aquaman is James Wan. He did the first couple Saws, The Conjuring.
Fast and Furious, right?
He did Furious 7, maybe. He did one of them, yeah.
One of the 8.
Kevin Hart is no longer hosting the Oscars because of people brought up some old tweets, some
That's
homophobic stuff
stupid.
from like 8 years ago.
Apparently, they're talking about doing an SNL type host.
I saw that.
Because they're freaking out about it.
Like it's just going to be a collection of people hosting. I don't.
Oh man, I
I
thought
don't
they
know
already
how
picked
that's
two
gonna-
people. I thought they picked a guy and a girl. And
I thought
what, are
they did
going
too,
back
so
on
that's
that?
why
I
when I
think I
saw
was
that,
wrong
I
about
was
that.
very confused.
I think they just don't have any clue what they're going to do now. So
Why is that becoming the trend of like bringing like the past?
That's the world we're in right now.
It's just how it is.
It's
don't believe
Like
in
it didn't
growth.
happen like 3 years ago.
yeah. It's definitely unfortunate because things can be taken out of context. And again, I don't know enough about the whole situation to even like super comment on it. But it does suck to think that because the tweets were from what, like 2011.
yeah.
2010. It's like we live in just a different time now. So I think you hold somebody to a standard right now, and obviously, ideally, everybody was always good, but there has to be some level of forgiveness out there, right? I don't know. It's
I
weird.
feel like everyone has said something they may not
We all
mean
have.
like now.
Yeah.
Everyone has said something controversial, like whether it be on social media or just in private to others, because that's just a part of growing up.
So I
It
just
is.
think it's stupid.
Like if it was on records, a lot of the shit that I said when I was like in high school, or not even, I mean, older than that, you
About
know.
the Moyles.
What'd you say? Put it on record.
Lots of bad things.
But no, in
Shout out to the Moyles.
all the moil.
It's just, I don't know. It's one of those things. And then like Nick Cannon went on Twitter and he went and got like a whole bunch of old tweets from like Sarah Silverman and other actresses that said like
Amy Schumer,
like
yeah.
worse homophobic things. So it's like
Trying to defend him.
pretty much, yeah. So there's like this whole like war of like what's right, what's wrong.
War of the Worlds, you know.
Steven
It
Spielberg.
is
War
a real
of the
life war of the
words.
worlds. War of the words. This is why we have you on, Nick.
But yeah, I don't know. It's a weird story, but people change, give forgiveness. You know, where it's when it's due. Pixar announced their new movie today, which is actually
Chris Pratt.
pretty cool. It's a movie
And
called
Tom Holland.
Yeah, it's a movie called Onward. It's gonna be a fantasy about fucking elves and magic.
Fucking
Not
elves.
fucking elves.
Pixar's going
Pixar.
full 180 this time.
But yeah, it's got
Do we
Chris.
need to
It's
go
got
to real 3D for that?
no.
For this one, I would. For this one, I'd sit in row A.
Hey.
That's a concussion waiting
Vanguard
to happen.
seating.
Vanguard.
But yeah, it's gonna have Chris Pratt, Tom Holland, Julie Louise Dreyfus, or however you say that.
Julie Louis.
Yeah, Octavia Spencer. I can never say the Louis. I can't say it.
I couldn't.
Yeah. I just say it with an S. So
I
it
just know
doesn't
that
sound-
because of my nephew.
I mean, I know
Shout out
that's
to
how
Louis.
you say it. I
So
just
is
can't.
it Louis Armstrong or Louis?
It's Louis Armstrong.
Oh.
It's Louis Passero.
No, Pisa.
It's
Close
Louis
though.
Pisa.
Close though.
Louis Pisa.
Yeah, my sister's last name because she's married.
Shout out to your sister.
Oh my god.
All right, moving on.
All right, moving on. That's it for the movie stuff. We're gonna get to some TV stuff. There's a new Ghost in the Shell anime coming to Netflix. It's pretty cool.
Ooh.
Charlie Cox from Daredevil,
Dude, like Ghost
star
in
of
the Shell.
Daredevil, said they had more stories to tell. Well, buddy,
Man,
you're not getting them from Netflix.
was that like an interview taken from the streets? Like where he currently resides?
He's out on in a trash can, just like
Hey, Charlie.
I just don't get it. We had more stories to tell.
You mean we have to live with the story so far?
Jeez,
All right,
I
moving
gotta
on. The Punisher premieres next month on Netflix. So that's cool. Will that get canceled? Probably
How
so.
excited can anybody get for this? Because I feel like it's just
There's no universe for it now.
there
Right.
isn't, and then like it's gonna come out, and then everybody's just waiting until there's enough time has passed for them to announce that it's canceled.
Yep.
So
Maybe people like Christian, like the Punisher.
who?
Christian
Bro?
Christian from 50 Shades of Grey.
I'm about to
my
headbutt you.
God.
I just want out now.
I get it because of
He's a Punisher,
sexual
you know?
deviance and beating and like
Well,
sodomy.
if you watch the show, you'll find out that's not what he's doing when he's punishing people.
Fucking
So.
disgusting.
What do you think the Punisher is?
It's a very warped show. All right,
me.
that's it for TV stuff. We're gonna go to the old video games. So
Give
the
it to
game,
me.
the Game Awards happened last Friday? Or was it That's
Thursday
Thursday.
night.
Game of the year and best game direction was won by God of War. It's very exciting.
Nice,
Beautiful,
good
beautiful
job.
game.
Shout out
Incredible.
God of War. Please sponsor us.
We all played it. We all loved it.
Yeah, God, the specific God of War.
Ares.
Kratos.
And the best
Please sponsor.
best performance was won by Roger Clark, who
He's
was
the
Arthur
new God of
Morgan in
War.
Red Dead. So that was exciting as well. There's
Well
a lot
earned.
of other awards.
Both of
I
those
could,
are well deserved.
yeah, I could read them off, but there's a million things. Bottom line is we had a year of amazing games. Lots of things.
We didn't
things.
deserve it,
No, we did
but
not.
here we are playing them.
Thank you.
And in a year where we still got smashed as well, and I played Breath of the Wild and things like that. A lot of good stuff.
Spider-Man too.
A lot of good stuff.
Yeah, unfortunate for Spider-Man just came out probably the wrong year.
Spider-Man is the Horizon Zero Dawn of this year, where it's a really good game, but it's not going to win anything because
Yeah.
it's amongst because Horizon.
It'll
had-
win like fan,
Yeah.
like some of the lesser
Yeah.
award shows and stuff like that. It'll win
Best
stuff
Spider
at
game.
best Spider game. I'm sure it's
Yeah,
got
it's
a
the only
lock
one.
on. But no, it does just suck because it was literally sandwiched between God of War and Red Dead too. So it's tough. Spider-Man almost a perfect game, but
Almost. Why?
no, I'm just saying it's like
What's wrong with
It's
it?
just like
I
when
couldn't
you
tell
put
you.
it when you put it against God of War, it's hard to.
That's the thing.
compare
I guess
the
if I'm
two.
putting it in a sentence with Red Dead and God of War, it's just almost perfect.
It was a good year for if you had a PlayStation, though.
For sure.
Hell yeah.
I'm sorry if you haven't jumped on the PS4 train yet. Because I don't know.
It's been years
It has.
since it first came out.
The PlayStation 4?
Yeah.
People
Should be on it right
they should
now.
be.
You have those
What is wrong with the
hardcore
people?
Xbox boys.
But yeah, there was a lot of announcements at the Game Awards. A lot of cool stuff. My favorite thing, Crash Team Racing, because I'm me.
Shout
Oh,
out.
I'm into
You
that.
are you.
It's gonna be on Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox. Are we gonna play this on Switch? Fuck yeah,
If
we
they
are.
Getting it on all three.
If it comes out on
You got
on
our
Switch,
money, I guess.
If it comes out on Switch and there's amiibos for it, are you gonna buy them?
A what?
Amiibos.
I thought you said
I'm gonna get an
amiibo.
For
Amiibo
Crash
for it.
Team Racing? There's not gonna be amiibos for Crash Team Racing, but I'll tell you
Hey.
what, if there was, of course.
I'd get a nitrous oxide
Yeah.
on the spot.
100%.
Because
No, no.
amiibos are just Nintendo characters.
Yeah.
If they come on the Switch, I'm
Have-
saying.
This game is going to be so fun on Switch. The adventure mode in Crash Team Racing is actually really, really good. It's
I'm down.
it's so much fun.
Shout
And we need
out.
more kart racers that aren't just Mario Kart.
Shout out
we need other
Crash
cool
Team
stuff.
Racing.
Bring back Diddy Kong Racing.
I've heard such good things.
I've never heard of it.
You haven't heard of Diddy
Oh
Kong
my God,
Racing?
Diddy
Nope.
Kong was so much fun. You had planes, planes, cars, and
Is it actually good?
hoverboats.
I
Oh, I
feel like-
love it. Yeah,
Yeah,
it had,
people love
yeah.
people love
That
Diddy Kong
sounds
Racing,
like
yeah.
I feel like
Free
I've heard
Resort.
really bad things about Diddy Kong Racing.
No, people
You
love
heard
Diddy
bad
Kong Racing.
things.
I thought I
It
did.
probably
Yeah,
hasn't.
I've
It
heard
probably
of it.
hasn't aged well, but
The
people loved
DS
it.
remake was pretty good.
Yeah.
I
There's a
forgot they
DS
did
remake?
that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they did.
Well,
Other big news: the Kingdom Hearts 3. There was an opening cinematic and song that was kind of teased. They didn't show the whole thing, but it's a,
Showed a good bit.
it's a piece
Starts
of
off
it.
strong.
Starts off really good,
Uh-huh.
and
Then
Skrillex blows his load
sticks
all
his
over.
mitts
it.
in there.
It's not. I don't know. I think it's one of those things. I have to see the full thing in the context of the game. But yeah, he definitely blows his load. on
The idea of
fucking,
Skrillex just like
yeah, he's wanking away.
He's like, there you go.
Hey, this seems like a decent Kingdom Hearts intro. You know what?
It's so cool though. Like it's I don't
How
know.
does it go? How does it go?
The
Do
song?
acapella.
I can't remember. It's like face your feet. I don't remember. The song's called "Face Your Fears."
Is
isn't
it like some ba-ba-ba-bwah?
No, not all. No,
No?
It's not
It's
good.
wilder.
Wilder than ba-ba-ba-bwah?
That's not very wild.
It's not.
I think it's wild enough.
I don't know if "wild's" the right word. I like Muse, but that is. But the
Oh, that was Muse?
what you were doing. I
I'm
hope.
just kidding. I knew that.
Oh.
No, it's. We knew Skrillex was doing it. Yeah,
Something like that.
kind of like that.
It's freaking SpongeBob.
It's the thing with it is like the first minute or so of it is fucking awesome. Even the
Dude,
song included.
The beginning of it, I had chills for a good like 30
Yeah,
seconds.
I was like, oh,
and then
Skrillex nailed
was like,
So
But it's more like and I'm not even just saying this to be like I don't know, like Japanese people will love this. Like they
Right.
will love it.
it's
like,
and it's all. Here's the thing. At the end of the day,
Shout out
Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2.
Japan.
Right.
Sponsor us.
Sponsor us.
The whole
entire country. Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, the intro cinematics had slightly remixed versions of their song anyway. I don't think they went full on
and when
Skrillex
you, and when you
like
get
this
into
one
like
did,
Birth
but-
by Sleep in those games and the remasters, there's a lot of like
Yeah.
they are remixed.
So it's not even disappointing. It's just kind of par for the course, I think.
we're close.
It's
to
fine. It's fine.
Tell you what,
It is fine.
It is. It's fine.
the Smash Bros. Song?
very good.
Oh, it's been stuck in my head for like the
No,
past.
not that
week.
one.
No, you're talking about the light. You're talking about the main one.
Yeah.
It is the same song.
Yeah,
I just
it
started
is.
a different part.
The
Yeah.
Oh.
it's the
That's
same,
the same
song.
song.
It just has lyrics in the.
Yeah.
I have it on my phone. Listen to it for hours.
That's weird.
Crazy.
It's so good.
We already listen to it for hours when we play.
But not with words.
Yeah, you're right.
My favorite's still the brawl music. I don't care what anyone
I
says.
hate to go back to this. I can't get over this fucking. I'm assuming it's a fake poster that Angelo showed us of the Sonic the Hedgehog, where it's the camera's literally in like the position of his dick, looking out on the bridge.
at the Bay Bridge.
I hope to God this isn't real, but something about it looks
It's
too.
not. No.
It looks too real. Look at it.
I think it was another poster that they.
I
came
hate.
out with.
I
Okay,
hate the way
so-
his legs look.
It looks just like how he looks in
The background looks like a store, and they just kind of like propped it up and propped it up.
Yeah.
And then just like took a picture of it.
Like I wouldn't be surprised if this is real, and I don't like it. It makes
It-
me feel very uncomfortable.
It looks like they're going for like Spider-Man Homecoming
It does,
vibes.
Jesus.
but like Sonic wouldn't do this.
Who's the voice of Sonic?
You know what? He
again?
fucking
It's,
loves Roger
It's
Craig
John,
Smith.
From he's
Parks
in,
and Rec.
Yeah, he's in Parks and Rec.
No, it's been.
In this movie.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
thinking of the
Oh, it's-
actual
Oh,
actor.
Oh.
like wait,
Because it's
what?
Roger Craig Smith in real life.
Right.
Yeah, no, it's Ben Schwartz. I think that's his last.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
From
And James
Parks and
Marston or whatever is like actually in the movie.
Yeah, he's like the
Like,
cop.
Yeah, he's like a human.
God, Sonic's gonna
Yeah.
be putting his little dirty
So that's
blue
what's-
dick
James
That's-
Marston's done a lot of like CGI crossover kind of movies.
Yeah, what's that Easter Bunny movie he was in?
Hopper.
Hop.
Cop.
Yeah, I guess he's just
Also
got a
Enchanted.
thing for it.
Good movie.
Well, that's
Oh,
a
Enchanted's
yeah.
good.
yeah. But yeah, that's it for the news. Do we have any listener mail? Some
We
comments?
we have an email actually.
Really?
There you
Yeah.
go.
Really?
Dang.
Hold on, let me pull that up.
Take it over.
Can you guess
Take
who
over
it
the
is?
reins.
Happy?
It's Happy Pants.
Yeah.
Emailed us.
Yeah.
Yep, he did.
Dang.
Nice.
We
Shout
asked
out.
and he delivered. Thanks, Happy
Shout out.
Pants.
I don't know if I
Them
want
pants
to.
are
I don't know if I want to
happy.
read this now
Why?
because Happy Pants is just out to get me.
Get him.
Happy Pants 101. Subject line: the happiest of pants. All right, Happy Pants writes in to Miss the Bus and he says, "Where do you predict the MCU will go after Endgame, and do you think Marvel Studios would be wise to cool the jets on how many movies they put out so as not to risk fatigue? Anyways, even if I'm your one loyal listener right now, stay strong and keep fucking that chicken. Google it." I'm assuming that's a kind of funny reference.
It is a kind
It
of funny
is.
reference,
Yeah.
but it's also they got it from a viral video. I
What
think.
is
Oh,
it?
okay.
Let me see.
I've never looked it up.
All right, we'll
but-
Google it while I finish this question. P.S. Angelo's the type of guy that makes straight men question their sexual orientation. He's the greatest of all time.
Oh my!
You were just saying you were single, so
Thank you.
Well, there you go, Happy Pants. Angela's single and he's
You
ready.
give him a kissy.
You put a smile.
he'll make
on my
them
face.
pants happy. You know what I'm saying?
He is ready for you. Thanks for all the encouraging words, Happy Pants.
Oh yeah, thank you so much.
We probably, if we did this show properly, we'd do our research before we started the episode and read the listener mail and then incorporate it into the show at the right part. Because this would have fit.
time this has happened.
This is the second time this has happened. This would have fit perfectly when we were talking about Endgame. But anyway, to go back,
yeah, I didn't even think about that.
right? But we're amateurs, I guess.
I didn't read the whole thing. I just saw that he wrote to us.
Wow, unacceptable.
I know. I'm sorry. I got distracted.
I do think that they should cool it after Endgame. As far as like, don't release 3 movies every year.
They're not gonna.
I don't think they will. But I
It's
think
too
they should.
successful.
I've like kind of casually said this before that like I'm riding this Marvel train right now like so hard because I'm so like stoked on it because everything's perfect right now. But I
All
think
the movies are good.
they're great.
That's
but
the problem.
and I'm not trying to like
They gotta fail
assume
at some
things,
point.
but I really do think I will lose interest after Endgame.
Yeah.
I think I will lose a chunk of interest when Endgame resolves itself, and then I'll still be on board for Spider-Man and some of the other characters. But I think, especially when Tom Holland bows out,
do you think they're gonna kind of like start over?
so. Like,
like,
they're
gonna
into,
go in a new direction. They're gonna have
going
new
into,
like
And like after however movies they're gonna have like this big one.
yeah, they're still gonna
They'll
do
keep
team
that,
ups.
yeah.
It's just gonna be different. Whether it's still Avengers with different characters or if it's something different. But yeah, I think that's what this whole universe is based off
Isn't
of.
there
Right?
like a kids show like the Young Avengers or something like that?
I don't know if it's called
You're thinking
that.
of Justice League.
No.
You could be thinking of Young Justice or
Great show, Young Justice.
you sure?
Love Young Justice.
They don't have like a younger Avengers or anything.
I'm sure they do. They have like a
like a cartoon.
Like a
Yeah.
baby Looney Tunes.
Like
Yeah,
TV.
baby-
Yeah,
I
they
think
do.
were, like,
Maybe
TV
that's what they're
movies.
gonna do.
I don't think that's the direction that I'm look at me in the eyes. I don't think that's I'm certain that's not where they're going.
Oh, okay.
But they are going to go in a different direction, and I really do hope it's good. And
If not, you heard it here from me.
what? Okay, so Angela, Happy Pants, to finish this off, Angela's prediction for you, and take it with a grain of salt, is that they're going to go full 180, make kids movies, like more so than they already are, but like little kids movies.
It's not gonna be a kids movie. It's still gonna be like PG-13 with young
Baby
adults.
Avengers.
That's gonna be Endgame. Ant-Man's coming out of the time vortex to see him as kids,
Jeez.
and then we're gonna jump forward.
Oh man, it could happen.
Isn't that the plot to like? There's like a baby superhero movie where they can all talk, but their babies still wear diapers and stuff.
Oh, you
That's
mean Rugrats?
I hate that.
I hate it too.
No, there's a baby movie that they're spies. I don't know
Oh,
if you
that's what I'm
remember
talking
that.
about. The best Spy Baby movie. That is what I'm talking about.
Spy
Okay.
Baby.
The babes.
Also,
I don't know
I
what that
looked
movie
up
though.
what a keep fucking that chicken means.
Go.
Apparently, it's just something that Fox 5 News like said live.
Yeah, it's like a viral video that like.
and it's just what it means is just kind of like keep on trucking, but like keep fucking that chicken.
But how did they say that on Fox News?
It's like I guess we'd have to look up the video, but it's one of the I didn't watch it, but one of the broadcasters apparently says it.
Yeah, he said it. He said it to like
I'm
the
assuming it's a
weather-
very old
Yeah.
like joke or it happened a while ago.
2009.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, 10 years.
33 years ago.
33.
I think your Matt's a little off, buddy.
Thanks for writing in, Happy Pants.
Keep
we
on
appreciate it.
riding.
Keep on writing in. Other people following Happy Pants' footsteps.
His pants steps.
Following his pants.
Put that one.
There's
one
room
leg
for
on at
3.
a time. There's a three of them. Either way, it's missthebus@gmail.com.
It is.
It is. missthebus@gmail.com.
What a show.
What a show.
Well, to close it out, this has been episode 35
I
of
thought
the
you were
weekly
saying-
show.
Sorry, I thought you were saying like what a show.
I'm on
to
a
the
roll, and you
email.
put the door stopper
did.
right in my mouth.
Shoved it right in there.
If anybody listening can confirm if this Sonic poster is real or not, please.
It's not.
Please.
It's
just
not.
Google Sonic the Hedgehog poster, scroll down about 4 rows. There's a picture of Sonic's legs on the Brooklyn Bridge.
And they're fucking hairy.
And they're hairy and
long and blue.
and we are the dick, apparently. So
I hate that. I hate
It's like
everything
we are
about it.
farmers, but we are
No.
we are
the
the dick. Dot, 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 dot.
Oh my god.
All right,
Take
well,
me away.
to close out the
Take me
show,
away.
this has been episode 35 of the Weekly Show.
Look at Eggman.
If you like what we do, you can subscribe on iTunes,
no.
Google Play, Stitcher, SoundCloud, and YouTube. And on social media, we are on Twitter and Instagram at Miss the Bus Pod, and Facebook, we are Miss the Bus. If you search it, we're there. Thank you for listening. Throw us some follows, throw us some likes, some stars, all the good jazz. Until next time.
It was a pleasure being in your ears.
Yep, in your ear cans.